So look number 2, I'm going to keep this look very easy going. One with Spanked, and I'm using a 505 Morphe brush, and I'm going to start from here on the back, and I'm basically just going to build up this crease. And I really wanted to test Spank out because it's such a pretty color, and I wanted to see if it's really pigmented on me or not. And let me tell you, so Spanked is very nicely pigmented. I'm not having any problems with it, and I'm just gonna keep on going. I'm only gonna use literally just one color. On the lid, this is just a 2-shade eyeshadow look. I wanted to keep this one easy and simple to do for you guys. I went ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and take the color Daydream. It's a nice pinky metallic shade. It's one of her multi-reflective shades, which is so cute, and I'm gonna put that on my lids. Kind of already has a wet texture, so I'm gonna first apply this on with a brush, and then I'm gonna go in with my fingers. And with these multi-reflective type of eyeshadows by Huda, you guys definitely have to go in softly, and you gotta have it on. You can't be dragging it on. It's just so hard to blend if you drag it on. Okay, now I'm going in with my fingers. Now that I've kind of built up an area for this to just be applied. Okay. This looks crazy a little bit. On camera, that's really good. In person, I'm not really liking it so much. It looks really wrinkly. It's looking a little too textury. Okay, so this one I went on with a brush first and then finger. And this side I'm going on with my finger. And it's going on much more smoother. Okay, so this eye definitely looks better than this eye. So I wouldn't put brush and then method. So definitely these multi-reflective eyeshadows are definitely only meant to be using with the finger. To my under eyes, I'm going to go into Spanked and Love Bite. And I'm just going to brush those colors under my eyes. Guys, this is the second look. It's actually really cute. I love that I paired it with a bold lip. Hopefully the third look I'll do a little bit more subtle. Guys, for look number 3 today, I am going to do a cool toned look. And obviously there is a couple of cool tone looks. This is cool. This is a cool. This is cool. I'm going with my MAC 224 brush, and I'm going to put the color Lace on to my inner crease. You guys, Lace is a very subtle color, so I don't even know if it's going to show up on me. Okay, Lace is not that subtle. It actually does show up, but I don't know if I like, oh yeah, ooh, it does show up. So, I mean, I think this is gorgeous. This color Lace is stunning. And I'm just going to use my MAC 224 brush, and I'm basically going to take this color like over my whole crease. Like any normal makeup girl that likes to wear makeup who's not an expert would do. I go in with my MAC 221 brush. This is basically a small, very defined blending brush. And I'm going to go in with the color Tease. So what I like about this brush is it keeps everything really nice and defined. I'm just going to brush that in to my crease. Cool tone colors in this palette are not as cool tone as I'm expecting. Like there's not like really a very gray base. There's more like a purple base, I feel like. And it actually looks really good on tan skin. And it has like a more smokier vibe. Now I'm going to go into Crave. I'm going to use my fingers. You guys know I hate using my fingers. Just going to accept that you need to use your fingers with these types of eyeshadows. So that's what I'm going to do. Oh my god. Wow. When you use your fingers, these shadows are stunning. That's the only thing, when you use your fingers, you always will go up too far. That's the only thing I hate about using my fingers. Okay. So that is stunning. Very easy to create. It's not hard to create at all. Okay guys, so I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of my look, and I'll be back to show you the final look. So you guys, this is the third look and it's really pretty and it's smoky and I'm loving it and I just feel so confident in it. So let's go on to fourth and then finish off with fifth and I'll give you a final thoughts on the Huda Beauty palette. I'm gonna go ahead and take this Morphe 433 brush and we have the color Raw on it. We're gonna pop this into our crease and you guys, this is actually a dupe for a MAC 217 brush. It's pretty good and it's just used to keep the color concentrated into one area and just easier. It's just a little bit easier to blend with this brush, but just gonna go ahead and pop that color Raw into my crease. That is so pretty. Burgundy-ish, henna-ish, like very pretty. As you guys can see, the pigment is of no struggle. So even though these shadows are super pigmented, the fallout is very little. I'm also going to apply this color deeply over here. Just gonna keep the color deep throughout. So I'm gonna build from inner and outer corner. So I'm gonna go back in and just tap just a little bit onto my brush and I'm going to smoke out these areas. As you can see, I have it nicely blended. Now I'm gonna go in with the color Teddy and I'm just going to blend out these edges right there. And this is a Morphe 503 brush. It's just a flat blending brush. It's pretty big because I want the shade just like all over my lid, a little extended into the crease is okay. Like this is just such a pretty color. Like you can just go ham with this. You could get it all blended in and it seems like it's gonna blend really nice. Even though on the palette it doesn't really have a fallout, but it has major fallout when you're putting it on your lids. But I mean, can you see that color though? That color is so gorgeous. I am so into it. I'm gonna take it up kind of high. I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my face and then I'll do the under eyes, lashes, and finish the whole look and show it to you guys. This is the fourth look. I have one more look to go and this is just stunning. I've pretty much used almost every shade in the palette and I think this is my favorite, but it's because it's burgundy. Burgundy is always everyone's favorite, right? Or is it just me? But this look is so pretty. I am feeling it so much. Oh my gosh. Comment down below and let me know what you guys think of this look and have you guys tried the palette yet? Comment down below. Guys, so this is the final look number 5 and today I'm just going, I've basically used every color in the palette except for this color right here. I haven't used this color. This is Charmed. I'm just gonna go ahead and put Raw all onto my crease. This eyeshadow palette is not, like you really don't need to use a lot of colors to get a good impact from this eyeshadow palette because it's just really pigmented and there's not really a lot of big different, like it's like I feel like I can use one color in my crease and then one color on my lid. Like that's how easy it is to use this palette and you get really nice effect. That's so pretty and I love this color Raw. Such a pretty color. I love this color. It's so freaking pretty and you could like actually just not even use another color. These colors are, these mattes are so pretty and pigmented that you could just easily just wing and like just blend really good and you've got yourself like a beautiful blended out look. Okay guys, so now I'm gonna go ahead and finish up my face and I'll give you the final look as soon as I'm done. Okay guys, so my original camera died. This is look number 5. It's more in natural lighting so you could actually see how the eyeshadow looks. I wanted to just give you guys my final thoughts on this palette. I think this palette is worth it. $65 can be a little bit for me. I would have well rather wanted this palette to be $50, but you know, I guess it does have pretty good shades, so $65 is not bad. That's just how much Huda Beauty has always been since she came out. If you're looking for more of an affordable type of product to try out Huda Beauty shadows, those Obsession palettes that she comes out with. She comes out with really, really small ones, and those are, I think, like 24 or something, which I love that she does that, because then she's caring about like her whole demographic type of thing. So anyways, is this eyeshadow palette worth it? Yes, it's definitely worth it, especially if you're someone who's into the mattes. If you love matte and you struggle with mattes showing up on you, I struggle with mattes showing up on me, so I think this palette is definitely for me, because the mattes just look so good on me, and they blended really well, and they make my eyes look bigger, and I just love how these mattes look on me. And I think it's nice to wear mattes that are not brown, that are not gray. You know what I mean? Like, they're really good nudes. Like, that's why she called it the new nude, because it's not really browns. It's like pinky browns, pinky this, mauvey that. So that was like really exciting. It just gives a fresh take on the neutral look of that everyone really, really loves, right? My only con that I would say about the shadow palette is the reflective shadows. So there's more mattes and there's less reflective shadows. So the reflective shadows can be a little complicated. You have to use your fingers when you use it. If you use a brush, it's gonna look crazy. It's gonna ruin your life. It's gonna ruin your day. It's just not popping. The eyeshadow, the glitters are also just, I didn't like the glitters at all. So if you're someone in it for the reflectives and the glitters, then I would definitely skip it, because you probably will not enjoy it, because it does have quite a bit of texture to it. But I mean, if you look, it's not that bad. But if you can get past that and know that your eyes are still gonna look gorgeous, then definitely get this palette. So what I would give this palette, I'm definitely gonna give this palette a 4. It would have been a 5 palette if those shadows were a little bit, those multi-reflective shadows were a little bit easier to blend on the lids, but they were not. So that's why I'm gonna give it a 4, but that doesn't make this a no eyeshadow palette. Like, I think this eyeshadow palette is still really good and worth it for anybody who is trying to learn. I definitely think this eyeshadow palette is for beginners, because you only need like 2 colors on your lids. You could literally, like, look, I have 2 colors. I have one color up here, and then bam, and then it looks like a stunning makeup look. And that's why I like this palette, and that's why it's getting such a good review for me, because I feel like a lot of palettes on the market is just, the color scheme is just so complicated and the combinations are complicated. And I found after doing 5 looks with this palette, I was able to just do like 2 shades in my eyes and look stunning. That was the fun part about doing 5 looks, is I was able to see like what is needed to use this palette. And I felt like for beginners, it was a really good palette for beginners, because you're just gonna need 2 colors and bam, and then you ready to conquer the day. You ready to slay, you're ready to get a boyfriend, you're ready to get your husband in the line. But anyways, you guys, I will see you guys in my next video. I probably will do more videos like this for more palettes. Go ahead and comment down below any more palettes that you guys want me to do this with. I could just tell me what palettes you want me to do, and then I will create some looks for you guys. Bye! Don't forget to subscribe and comment down below. Like this channel, like this video, yada, yada, yada. I love you guys so much. Mwah.